Welcome back to Main Street TV. We're all the way in our grand Delhi store with one of the brightest young talents in cricket today. Mr. Devdutt Padikkal is here to go sneaker shopping with us. We're also here celebrating Cred launching a very cool new feature. They have recently launched credit card payments with RuPay on UPI on the app.
Okay.
Which basically means everywhere you use UPI, you can now pay with a credit card and get double the rewards. How cool is that?
That's nice.
It's nice. We also have a very cool surprise at the end of the video, so you definitely want to stick around. That's exclusively for Cred members. That being said, Dev is here to browse the store with us, talk about your career. I don't know if you're interested. I'm sure you're bored to talk about your career all the time. But we're also here to talk about fashion. Yeah. Browse the store, find what you like, figure out what you're feeling, what you're not, and hopefully buy some sneakers, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you watched these sneaker shopping videos on YouTube?
I have watched a few of Complex, that one, yeah, I've watched a few of those. The Ronaldo one obviously is one of the most famous ones. So I've watched those, and I always wanted to actually do one of those, to be honest. Because I really want to get into shoes full time, so I think this is the perfect opportunity to do that.
Awesome. So are you happy or sad that you're doing this with us?
No, of course I'm happy. As long as there are lots of shoes, I'm happy.
I think we should start with a wall of... I hear you're not very fond of Yeezys.
They're not bad. I had a period where I used to like those. Then I moved on to more Nike oriented.
Yeah.
And so at the moment I'm shifting towards Nike, but you never know.
I think we should get into the first sort of sneaker wall here then and get started. What is your once you started making really outrageous money, what is the craziest credit card purchase you made?
To be honest, I'm someone who doesn't spend a lot on myself. So for me, any spend on my credit card for myself is outrageous. But I think the most outrageous one I had was probably for one of our teammates, a cocktail party or wedding reception kind of thing. I had to, dress up in formals. So I went out to get a formal suit and a formal attire entirely. So that was probably the most outrageous purchase I made, because I felt just for that one evening, I'm purchasing an entire outfit and which I will never wear again. So.
You'll never wear? I'm sure more people you'll get married eventually.
Yeah, but I would hope that I don't wear the same thing. But
you're not that low-key also.
Yeah. But I think that was the most.
What are some shoes that sort of pique your interest here?
I really like these.
You like Travis, no?
Yeah.
This is the Phantoms.
Yeah, Phantoms.
Have you followed a lot of Travis Scott's work with Nike?
Yeah. I don't own one yet. So hopefully I'll change that today.
Well, I think we'll change that today.
So that's my plan.
You've always been pretty well dressed from what I've seen on the internet. Where does that inspiration come from?
In India, definitely KL is one of the most well-dressed people in India and Bangalore as well. So, and being around him as well, so it's influenced me quite a bit.
What else? You like some of these? What about these?
Yeah, I want to go some
low-key
as well.
We heard you're also shopping for your sister.
Yeah.
We got some stuff here that I think she would also like. This is a cool pair. I think she would like. Some other of these fairly neutral palette sneakers on this wall that we thought might pique your interest.
Yeah.
Some of these. What about these? What do you think about these?
Like I said, I wear a lot of beige, so
these are cool.
I'm always on lookout for beige.
Always on lookout for beige.
So
where does that come from? I mean, it's pretty. Considering you're fairly fresh with this, it's really easy to get into the loud stuff. It's not that common. How come you chose to be dressing so neutral? Where does that come from?
The thing is, I've always liked to be a bit understated. I don't like to be loud, and I try as much as possible that I'm not noticed, but at the same time I want to dress well. So that's the balance. So that's why I go a bit more neutral colors, a bit more simple.
Interesting.
These are nice. I like these.
This is a cool shoe.
What is this though?
These are Setsubun lows.
What is
That's all.
Setsubun though?
What is Setsubun? That's a great question. What is Setsubun?
So this is what did you say this was?
This is the year of the rabbit. Yeah, it's like a.
Setsubun is a festival in Japan.
Setsubun is a festival in Japan.
Spring festival.
I knew this. Setsubun is a festival in Japan.
Even these
Yeah.
are pretty cool though.
Year of the rabbit. Yeah,
Like for a
pretty cool.
change of color, it's nice.
It's an interesting pop, yeah, and they have the very like Chinese accentuated sort of like craftsmanship
Yeah.
on it, you know,
Yeah.
to celebrate the Chinese New Year. It's a
Yeah.
very nice shoe. I'm assuming you're not gonna. This is a little.
No, that's too yellow
little
for me.
out of palette
Yeah.
for you.
Like I like.
I mean, there's some like pretty clean pieces
Yeah, I
like,
like
this,
this.
black on black. That's a nice
Yeah.
piece. I think we can get you that. What about Drew House? Drew House has this like dusty rose energy
Yeah.
on some of their pieces, like
So now,
deconstructed.
something like this is still okay in pink that I would wear.
It's like a subtle pink.
Yeah.
That's nice. What
Even
about
these
like
are nice. I like the
like the
color on this.
this?
Yeah.
This light pink.
Yeah.
Drew? You wanna get one of these?
Yeah, this looks good.
Size, we can set one of these for you. This is size small. I think we can get you an M. You also think you have a dog at home.
Yeah.
Would you want to be spoiling him with a supreme water bowl, which we have in two colors? As a matter of fact, you could get him silver or red.
I think he's already so spoiled.
He's already spoiled it up.
I don't know what he'll ask for next if you start giving him water and Supreme.
Soon enough, we'll go sneaker shopping. What are some other brands that like sort of you like wearing? I mean, I see you're wearing some Pleasures. It's not all about the hype, clearly.
Yeah. For me, like I said, the brands don't matter too much. For me, it's more about just getting the right fit, because being tall, I've struggled with that a lot over
Yeah.
the years, because it's either too small or especially with my pants, I've never got pants my size. So like that's something that's always been an issue. Like to be honest, I get most of my stuff in Zara, so I enjoy Zara still. Like that's my main shopping point. So like all my
Yeah.
clothes are from there.
I guess here you'll see some more recognizable shoes. What are some shoes that you've seen on the internet that have been like, oh, I like that?
Yeah, obviously.
Are there some shoes here like that?
Yeah, definitely. The Travis Scott is
The Travis
right
Scotts.
there. So
I mean-
I've always wanted one of these. So like the fact that there are both. So
They're both here and they're both in your
can-
size
yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah.
We get you both your
definitely.
Travs for sure. What else here do you like? You like high tops?
Yeah, that's what. So like high tops, it's a love-hate relationship. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like a few of them, but like there'll be times where I'm not a big fan. But I actually like these. Like I like those two.
These are also a collab with what I was telling you about earlier, the Amamanier 3s. So the same brand did collab with Nike.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as you see the similar like neutral palette.
Yeah.
Good. Really cool shoes.
Yeah.
We're not forgetting these. I don't know, black and red. There are these patent breads. We
Yeah,
also have these in
like-
your size.
These are more of the OG colors, right?
Yeah, so the
Black and red.
bread was one of the first few Jordans that released. The Chicago was one of the first few Jordans that released that was retroed last year as the Lost and Found. So this one has like an aged sole. It has like cracks here to make it
Oh,
look
yeah,
like it's
yeah,
straight
yeah.
out of 1986.
Okay, okay.
In fact, even the box looks like it's like come out of storage. It has a bill from like 1986. It's really
Oh,
cute.
yeah, yeah.
The Lost and Found Chicago also came out last year. Very, very popular shoe. And then there's some shoes which I think have like a good blend of colors that look kind of cool. Like this is the Biohack Jordan 1.
Yeah, you really know me now, don't you?
Yeah. I picked up on a couple of things.
That has a black tongue.
This is the Defiant. This has a black tongue, yes.
Okay.
Defiant Jordan 1.
I think I'll.
You go with the
this, yeah.
Amamaniers?
Yeah.
That's a personal favorite too.
Yeah.
I like this.
I like the color.
It's a beautiful shoe. This is the
Yeah.
inside is similar soft pad with
Yeah.
like the threes. And then
Nike have done a
there's-
lot of collabs with a lot of brands, right?
Yeah, man,
Compared to other like
that's the business.
maybe Adidas or
Yeah.
Puma.
Nike's got way more collabs.
One collab that I remember wearing the most was Adidas and Pharrell Williams.
Oh yes.
So
beautiful.
Yeah. So that was one of the first like big purchases I made in terms of shoes. Like for me, that was big, and
Yeah.
like I wore them so much
Yeah.
that it was an all white one. By the time I finished, it was brown. So I still remember that shoe.
I love that. There's a bunch of things here. There's something else I know you'll definitely hate. This is part of a Nike series called What The. So this is the This is a What the P Rod, Paul Rodriguez. But essentially, it's a combination of a bunch of different Nike Dunks. So like it's a swoosh from one, it's this panel from one, it's a toe box from one.
Yeah.
And both the shoes are different. I think it's your worst nightmare. You know what I'm saying? This is the pair.
No way.
So it's like everything on every shoe.
There have been shoes which had.
There have been shoes which had this. So it's completely different.
Like I said, I'm building a house, right? So like I want to have a
Sneaker wall.
Yeah, not a wall because like I'm not reached that stage where I can have a wall, but I want to get like a few like drawers or like glass shelves. Yeah.
Nice.
That'll
be sick. We'd love to come take a look someday, man.
Yeah.
Once you have the whole closet set up.
Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah.
That being said, I think about time we go around and pick your final list.
Yeah.
And put it together and get you out of here, man. Take your money. Just scan the code and we should be good to go. After an honest day's work, we managed to put together over 7 pairs of shoes and a bunch of apparel.
Yeah.
We'll put the tally right after this. But it's a good amount of money. It's a good amount of money. I had a good time, man. Thank you for coming.
It was amazing. I loved it.
You like the collection you've sort of put together?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be coming back a lot more, so I'm going to be here quite often.
I have no doubt, man. Thank you again. Come, let's head out. Let's get it. Like we said, we had a little surprise for Cred members who may not be willing to spend this much money right now. We're getting in 5 Cred members here and we're giving them a little challenge that will allow one of them to go home with $1 lakh worth of shoes today.
They're going to get lucky.
Someone's going to get lucky. One person's going to get lucky.
Yeah.
Not this lucky, but decently lucky. It's enough lucky.